Review Test 3. Exercise 8. You are going to hear 5 people talking about their different sports. Listen and match the speakers A to E with the statements 1 to 5. Speaker A. I fell in love with the sea at a very early age. My family had a boat and my dad taught me to sail when I was just 5. I've hardly spent one weekend away from a sailing boat since then. While I was studying, it was really good to get away from it all in the boat. Now that I'm spending all week under people's cars, I really value being out in the open air at the weekend. I know the sport costs a lot in terms of equipment and sports gear, but for me, it's definitely worth it. Speaker B.
We get a lot of bad publicity. People say that we earn far too much money, but really, that's only for the footballers at the very top. My salary is nothing like the crazy figures you read in the newspapers. If only. I just love my sport, and I feel very lucky that I can get paid for doing it. There's a lot more pressure though, because you know that your career depends on how well you play, and if you hurt yourself, it can affect your future. So I have to be careful and look after my body.
Speaker C.
I've been a snowboarding fanatic since I was 13, and I must admit I'm quite good at it now. I just love the thrill and excitement, and I suppose the danger a bit too. I get fed up that I can't practice more often. I suppose if we lived in Norway or Switzerland, I'd be on the slopes all the time, but I can't persuade Mom and Dad to move, so I have to wait for the holidays. That's usually in April because I'm not allowed to go during term time.
Speaker D.
I've been lucky because my parents have always encouraged me and used to get up at 5 every morning to take me to swimming practice before school. I must admit, that's one of the things I don't enjoy about my sport. But if you want to swim competitively, you have to train very hard and very long hours. When I won at the Olympics last year, it seemed that all that hard work had been worth it. It was the best feeling ever.
Speaker E. I think the reason I started weightlifting was the same as for a lot of guys. When I was younger, I was a bit overweight and I got bullied a bit at school, so I thought I'd work out and get some muscles. I found I really enjoyed the weights and so focused on that. I do some competitions, but I'm not top class. I'm not that keen on watching my diet all the time, so I don't think I'll ever get to the very top. But I'm happy with my day job, which is teaching kids to swim and play different sports at our leisure centre. With luck, they'll get fit and not have to put up with the bullying that I did.